Hello friends. In the previous lecture, we have gone through the Coulomb's law. Coulomb was a French military engineer and scientist who first introduced the force of interaction between the two charges separated by certain distance into the space. Now it's a time to see some problem statements where we can actually find the magnitude and direction of force according to the Coulomb's law. So let us have a look onto the problem number 1. The problem statement is a charge QA having magnitude minus 20 microcoulomb is located at capital A having coordinates minus 6, 4, 7 and another charge QB having magnitude 50 microcoulombs is at point B having the coordinates 5, 8, minus 2. If the distances are given in meters, we have to find RAB bar. RAB simply, it means it is the magnitude. Determine the vector force exerted on QA by QB. If epsilon 0 holds this value and this value. Now see, to look at the problem statement, we have two charges into this space. Okay, the charge QA and QB, they have minus 20 microcoulomb and 50 microcoulomb magnitudes located at two different sites. So let us first of all draw the diagram which will give us the exact scenario where the charges are located, how the force will be exerted, what will be the direction of the force that is required to calculate. Okay, so let us have the diagram. So in the space we consider the three axes, Z axis, Y axis and X axis. So X positive, Y positive and Z positive. Here minus Z, minus Y, minus X can be shown. So point A has the location minus 6, 4 and 7. So in the negative direction of X we will mark 6 units. Let us say here. Then it is 4 for Y. So this is suppose 4 units. So we have the parallel lines to that of X and Y. The intersection will give us A dash minus 640, and if we increase the height by some 7 units, it will be the point A. Now another point B is having the coordinates 5, 8, minus 2. So for that purpose, we mark 5 units suppose onto the x-axis, 8 units onto the y-axis. The parallel lines to that of x and y having intersection here will give us B dash, that is 5, 8, 0, and we lower down this point by 2 units. So this is our point B. So in the space we have point A located here, point B located here. So at point A we have the charge QA equal to minus 20 microcoulomb, and at point B we have the charge QB having magnitude 50 microcoulomb. So now what is asked? The thing to be determined is, if the distances are in meters, that means SI units, we have to find RAB bar, then magnitude of RAB bar. So A is here, B is here. If I join here, so this is a vector starting at A ending on B. So this is our RAB bar. We have to determine the RAB bar in the part A. In the part B, we have to find magnitude of RAB bar, which will be simply written as RAB. Now further, determine the vector force. So we have to determine F bar. F bar is equal to what? Exerted on QA by QB. Okay, so that we will find in subsequent portion. So now first of all, let us solve the A part, RAB bar. So according to the coordinates of A and B, RAB bar can be written RAB bar. So here we take the coordinates of B minus coordinates of A to give the vector representation of RAB bar. So here we make 5 minus of minus 6 ax cap plus 8 minus 4 ay cap plus minus 2 minus 7 az cap. So finally we get 5 plus 6 is equal to 11 ax cap. 8 minus 4 is 4 ay cap and minus 9 az cap. So this is the required answer for part A, which is 11 ax cap plus 4 ay cap minus 9 az cap. Now for part B, we have to find simply RAB. So it means it is the mod of RAB bar. So mod of RAB bar is given as under root 11 square plus 4 square plus minus 9 square. So this will be, this is equal to 14.76 meters. So simply RAB, that is magnitude of RAB bar, is equal to 14.76 meter. That is the required answer for part B. Now let us have attention to part C and D. Okay. So for part C and D, we have to determine a vector force exerted on QA by QB. Okay. So here for the portion C, we have to use the value of epsilon 0 as 10 raised to power minus 9 upon 36 pi in farads per meter. Now the vector force is exerted on QA by QB. That is why we write FA bar is equal to QA into QB upon 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. Unit vector is given A suffix BA cap as it is exerted on QA by QB. So it is starting at B and ending at A. So we solve it further. So here we make further substitutions. QA, it has magnitude minus 20 microcoulomb. So it is minus 20 into 10 raised to power minus 6. QB is having magnitude 50 microcoulomb. So this is 50 into 10 raised to power minus 6. In the denominator, we have 4 pi. Epsilon 0 value is given to us. What we have to use? 10 raised to power minus 9 upon 36 pi r square. So r is the distance of separation from charge QA to charge QB. In the earlier portion, we have found the magnitude of RAB. So that was 14.76. So here we will take that one in the form under root 218 square r square. Now we have to take this unit vector A suffix BA cap. We have determined the vector RAB bar. So it has the reverse direction B to A. That is why we take multiplication of negative sign to that particular vector divided by its magnitude. So here we multiply minus 11 AX minus 4 AY cap plus 9 AZ cap divided by under root 218. So here we further get minus 100 into 9 into 10 raised to power minus 3 218 under root 218 in bracket minus 11 AX cap minus 4 AY cap plus 9 AZ cap. So finally FA bar for portion C, FA bar is obtained as 0.0307 AX cap plus 0.0111 AY cap minus 0.0251 AZ cap. As this is the force, we must put the unit newtons to it. So this is the required answer for part C. Now in the part D, we are asked to determine again the vector force exerted on QA by QB for the value of epsilon 0 to be equal to 8.854 into 10 raised to power minus 12 farads per meter. So instead of substituting the value 10 raised to power minus 9 upon 36 pi, we will take the value 8.854. So let us do it. So again, for the portion D, we write FA bar is equal to QA QB upon 4 pi epsilon 0 R square AR BA, and we put minus 20 into 10 raised to power minus 6, 50 into 10 raised to power minus 6 upon 4 pi into 8.854 into 10 raised to power minus 12 as the value of epsilon 0, that was said. R square is under root 218 bracket square. The unit vector is same, minus 11 AX cap minus 4 AY cap plus 9 AZ cap upon under root 218. So upon solving this also, FA bar is equal to 0.0307 AX cap plus 0.0111 AY cap minus of 0.0251 AZ cap. Unit is newtons. So if we give attention to the answers of part C and part D, the answers are same. The value of epsilon 0 is also having the same magnitude but in different forms. In C it was 10 raised to power minus 9 upon 36 pi, and in part D it was 8.854 into 10 raised to power minus 12 farads per meter. So here we have applied the Coulomb's law for simple calculations and are able to get the values of force exerted on charge QA by another charge QB. Thank you.